Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Tech Vendor. In today's video, we are going to see what is reports in Salesforce. So, as we know, reports are like a tabular representation of the records that meet the criteria. So, whatever the criteria that you set and the records that are meeting the criteria will show up in the reports. So, let's see how to create a report into the Salesforce. So, for that, log in into Salesforce and then click on Reports tab. If you don't see the reports tab over here, you can click on more button and then you'll see the reports. So I'll just click on reports tab now. So here you see like there is a button called as new report using which you can create a new report, or also you can go ahead and create a new folder. So say like you're going to create multiple reports and you want to place that all that reports into one folder, then you can always go ahead and click on new folder. So let's try to see how to create a folder. It is very simple. Mention the folder name and mention the unique name so it should not have the same name again, and then click on save. That is how the folder can be created. Now at the left you can see there are different reports. So like the recent reports that you opened, the ones that were created by you, the private reports, public reports, and all reports. Also there are some folders like all folders, like it will include everything. Then the ones that you created, it says I created by me, or the ones that were shared with you, shared with me. Okay, so let's see how to create a report. To click to create a report, click on new report button. Then you'll see a category over here. Okay, you need to choose which category you want to build a report. So what is category now? Like the objects that you have, that is been termed as category over here. Say like you might want to create a report for your opportunities, for your accounts and contacts, or leads, or campaigns, or any other custom object that you might have created. So let's try and see to create a report for up leads. Okay, so here you can go and see when you click on leads, there are three report types available under leads. So one is called as leads, leads with converted information, and third is lead history. And if you see the category again, it says like standard. So it is like standard report that has been given by Salesforce. You can also go ahead and create the custom reports, but for now, we'll see how to create a standard report that is already given by Salesforce and how we go and manipulate it to show our data. Okay, so let's see the basic one, the leads information. You click on it, the report that you want, and then click on start report. So once you click on it, this is the UI that has been in your screen to create a report. So here you can see the report type that you have selected. We selected leads. Then this is the report name that you will be using to label it. Then here are some options like you can add a chart once you build the report. You can save and run it. You can just click on save once you are ready to save the report. You can run the report or close the report. If you don't want, you can close the report. Okay, so this is how it looks. And then here is a button which is called as update preview automatically. Now here what happens, like if you turn this off and whenever you do any changes, it will not refresh on its own and show it automatically. So ideally, when you are working on a lot of changes and doing a lot of changes and you don't want to waste your time, you what you do is you turn this off, you go and make the changes all together, and then you click on this update preview automatically. If you feel like, no, I want to go and see each and every time I make the change, how does it look like? Then you keep this turned on. So I'll keep this turned on for now for a reference purpose. Let's see how the report looks like. Okay. So first of all, whenever you create the report type as leads, these are the by default columns or the fields that are added into the report. So if you see here, these are the columns. This is the sequence that has been added, and that sequence shows as the columns into the report. Now, if you see, it says like no records returned. The reason behind this is come to the filters tab. Over here, you'll see like the criteria. Okay, what is the criteria? It is showing as show me only my leads and that were created on or after 12th June 2023. So these are the two criterias. any record that meets these two criteria will be shown up over here. Now there are no records that are created after 12 June. So what I'll do is I'll just go and change this to all leads and let's click on apply. Once you do that, again you'll see no records returned because the records were created before 12 June. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. To change this, click on again create date. Then you'll get a filter over here. You can say instead of custom, you can say all time. All time is like from the start date till now, all the leads that were created that will be shown up over here. Now if you see, the data is showing up. So shows the first name, last name, title, then the company account, email, lead source, street, rating, lead owner. So who is the lead owner? Now, again, if you go back and see, if I change this back to my leads, I'll see the same data here. So these are all my leads, but these are not created after 12 June. That was the reason it was not showing up. But now, as I change the create date to all time, I can see all the records that are created and were assigned to me. Okay. Now let's try to change some columns. So let's say I don't want the street. I don't want to see the street over here. I might be interested in city, for example, but I don't want to see the street. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll remove the rating. I don't want this. So what I want is the first name, last name. I don't want also the title of that person. That's fine. I don't want the title. I want the company or account name. That is good. I want to see what is it. Then the email of that person, the lead source from where this lead came in, and then the lead owner, who is the owner. I want to go and add the create date. You can just click on the in the search box and type create. You'll see the create date. Select it. You'll see the create date over here. Now, if you want to align this, so you can go ahead and align it. I'll say like I want to see the like lead owner before lead source. I'll just change it. If you see the lead owner, then the lead source. Now again, say like you want to add a couple of more, like who last modified it. So I would say like last modified by, who was that person? So again, it is my name. I last modified it. So this is how it will see. Okay. Now you might want to go and see only specific records. When I say specific records, there is some condition. Say like in this scenario, let's take an example of lead source. Okay. So in lead source, you might want to see the leads that are created only from web. So for that, what you have to do is you have to come to filters, click on here and search lead source. So you'll see the lead source, click on it, then you'll get the filter. In filter, it will, if it is a like a pick list, you'll see all the values that are there. What I'll do is I'll say web, click on it, click on apply. That's it. So here, now you are seeing the leads that are created where the lead source is only web. Okay, so this is how you go and make the changes. Okay, you might go ahead what you want to add some more filters. You can always do that. Select whatever it is, select the condition and add it. Say like even here, let's try the first name. So you'll say the first name is equal to Bertha. Okay, I'll just click on apply. You'll see only first record. This is how the things are managed over here in reports. Now, once you do that, what you see is a limited number of records over here. So there might be a long list of leads into your database, but it is not showing everything here. It shows only like a small chunk. So to see that, to actually see the report, what you have to do is you have to click on run. But now once you run this, you'll see the records. Okay, there are only 7 records that were created as web server leads, so that is why it is showing only me 7 records. Now, if you want to again go back and edit this report, I'll click on edit. Come back here, come back to filters. I'll remove this condition because I want to see all the records that are created. Okay, I'll come back here and I'll first save this. Always make sure that whenever you create a report, save it. So I'll just click on save. Then this is how you save the report. Say like leads report for now and just give a simple example name. This is how it creates on its own unique name. Then it if you want to add show all the leads that show all the leads who are assigned to me. I'll say like, okay. Now you get an option over here if you want to show this, store this into the private report or the public reports folder. So you can always go ahead and select that. To do that, click on select folder, then you get then options, multiple options. Okay. So, sometime what happens is like you are creating a report and that is only for your purpose. So you can select the private report. But some reports that you create, you want to publish to other peoples as well, so that other users who log in into the Salesforce, they can also see that report. Then always you can go and select the public reports. Okay, for now I'm just creating for me. I'll just select the private reports and I'll click on save. So once I click on save, the name will get changed over here. It will show as leads report. Okay. Now I'll run this. So once you run this, it will show like 22 records are there. You can always scroll and see, okay, what all those records. So this is how we create a report. Now you want to export this report, there is always an option to export the report. Okay, you click on export, you get the two options over here. One is formatted report, wherein you get all the details that are showing up in the left, or just the details. You don't get all this, you just get the columns and the fields of it. You always select that and then click on export. Okay, so this is how we go and export the report. Coming back to the edit part. So this is where we come, we do the edit and we make all the changes and then we save the report. I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked the video, please like, subscribe and share my video with your friends as well so that they can learn how the reports are created in Salesforce. Thank you.